What's poppin' people, SSJAipom here with a remastered combo reference for Adult Gohan. If you'd like to see the outdated videos for any other characters, they're all available on the channel already and they will be updated in the future. We're going over easy to replicate combo strings, some basic cancels, transformation details, and a recommended preset for competitive play to create a starting point for you for picking up the character at all if you want to use him. If any of my friends on Discord have done some extensive guides on the character, hang around until the very end for a link to their video. Adult Gohan is a very strong character with a similar feel to Goku actually. His combos feel very tight and close range and he has a lot of freedom for canceling and resetting his combos, like in general. Gohan has several cancels actually. He can perform guard cancels, step cancels, and of course, dash cancels. It's very easy to overwhelm your opponent with tools like these on any character, so getting used to them will be a definite must for finding the most practical combos with Gohan. A majority of Gohan's combos will end in knockbacks, which call for easy Kamehameha extensions. But for the most damage out of your Gohan, I'd recommend a preset with Ki Blast Cannon on it. His orange Buu Sagagi preset is probably the strongest variation stat-wise, but if you wanted a variation that can go Super Saiyan with Ki Blast Cannon, try out, as funny as it sounds, Great Saiyan Man, because he has it and he has Super Saiyan. It's a really good move. Ki Blast Cannon is important for Gohan's preset because after heavy, light, it can create a devastating loop for the most optimized damage you can get out of Gohan actually. The Ki Blast Cannon will free the enemy from the juggle state too, so their stamina recovery won't be boosted if they're below 2 bars. So you can get a lot more damage out of just doing this before your stamina break to get that final push to get the kill going when they fall below 2 bars. During the stamina break, just repeat the loop over and over to destroy the enemy health bar with ease. Remember, the loop is heavy, light, light. TSTSS if you want it to be in notations for PS4. Alternatively, you can guard cancel to make the enemy waste stamina as well doing the same loop, so that's the thing. Burst Rush is a decent training wheel skill that will, you don't really need it for success, but if you want to use it, you can. It does decent damage, but it isn't something that you should keep blowing ki on, especially if you fail in timing it at least more than, as soon as you fail timing it twice, you should probably stop using the move. Gohan has a few trap combo enders that start tackle cinematics, so if your opponent blocks these, they get their stamina broken, and if they try to snap vanish but didn't expect the skill, or they didn't expect the cinematic grapple of the combo, they'll be snagged up in it and it'll make them waste their stamina pretty much entirely for trying to snap vanish, so it's really good. Gohan has access to Potential Unleashed and Super Saiyan along his preset, so you do have those two options. Potential Unleashed is an amazing transformation in terms of passive buff because you get a 15% increase to your strength and defenses, and I'd imagine a minor speed boost from what I'm seeing. I'm not too sure if it affects stamina recovery rate too much from what I've seen. It might cut it down a little bit, it might speed it up a bit. I can't exactly tell, but we do have a clip of the stamina going up. But if speed is more important to you, try out his Super Saiyan transformations, which behaves pretty similarly to Goku's default Super Saiyan forms. I will add that Gohan seems to be able to he gets a modified version of Super Saiyan where his Ki Blast damage in Super Saiyan form do get a bit more of a boost than Goku's did in his Super Saiyan form, so that's a thing. If they haven't played yet, there will be some combo concepts into Gohan Supers somewhere in this video, but if you want a more detailed explanation on what Super Saiyan does in terms of charge attacks, what they do for charging up Kamehameha, and how exactly they affect the default stats, check out the Goku combo reference if you haven't. Very, very simple. I would say that Gohan is a very slept-on character, but he's exceptionally good when stacked up against a lot of the other characters on the cast because some of them are fundamentally broken online just because their combos do not land or they're too gimmicky and set up in cinematics, sort of like how Vegeta is kind of set up that way. He doesn't seem like a majority of people use him, and I gotta say a lot of people tend to ignore a character unless it's Goku or Hit, so salute anyone you see online trying their hand at Gohan or anyone else for that matter because they're actually out there doing stuff with other characters. But I'll be leaving you with any remaining footage in this video and letting you know that Tien is the next character that will be revisited in this series. The end screen of this video will show you Adult Gohan gameplay from a member of the Discord, probably wavy, and if you can't find anything relevant outside of my own content, by all means go out there and do some stuff with Adult Gohan yourself. I'll be putting some stuff from my channel on the end screen as well most likely, and I'll be seeing you all in the very next video. Take care of yourselves.